We are gonna find out all about amazing animals, part of our nature. Let's go. The Northwest Wildlife Park.
Animals, you will get a chance to see one of the fishers out there if he's out. Thank you so much. We are going to be moving out of the grassland habitat into a little bit of forest here. So you'll immediately see it's a very different habitat. There's lots of different plants that grow here, including trees. And there's lots of little nooks and crannies the animals can hide in. There is a little rhyme to help you remember that. Eyes to the side, born to hide, like this moose off to our right. Eyes to the front, born to hunt.
Oh my God.
So we got another moose, looks like a female. She is bedded down behind those ferns. So watch for an ear twitch.
I'm on the way back to say, Mama, can I take pictures of them?
So the first two bison are going to be on the right-hand side. They do have a couple of leaves, but the keepers are aware of that. That is because of the rut. The males get quite quiet. The keepers are aware and are keeping an eye on those. The horns are made out of the same stuff that the young little ones that were born earlier this spring already have their horns starting to pop out of their heads. And the baby just across from me now in the driver's seat still has some of its orange coloration that they have when they are first born. Just after a couple of months, they turn dark brown like the adults. Don't touch them. And there is a bull elk bedded down in the grass to the right.
His horns, right?
You see a moose too. It's very exhausting for these animals to keep up that behavior. There's two more that are kind of really close to the tram on the right hand side. But notice how their horns curl around and almost cut off their vision. And they do that. And almost cut off their vision. And they do that sometimes as they get big enough. Because their eyes are on the side of their heads like a prey animal always is. So I guess it's a good thing that friends to help them spot danger. Good question. Hopping in first car, someone noticed they have little tags on their ears, and those are like name tags for the animal care staff to make sure that each individual animal is getting all the food and care that they need. We did have 8 elk calves born earlier this spring. You can keep an eye out for those. The elk can get pretty spooked, so I'm gonna quiet my voice here.
They're really close by. Huh? They're really close by, these guys.
Nathan, your hands.
Oh, don't want to pet them.
They look delicious. Wait till I just want to picture the male.
So this is the female herd of elk that we're right in the middle of right now.
Oh, there's a baby.
And if any one of them strays too far, the bull elk that kind of running the show, he'll make sure that they come right back. You will see a couple of young, immature male elk in with this group. And so the baby elk, the ones that are really small, they're just going this year.
Look at that.
And next year, if they are male, they'll start to grow their antlers.
That's a big elk.
But the very first time they grow their antlers, they grow what's called a spark position.
Look at the baby.
Oh, baby.
But the third year of their life, when they're ready to grow a true rack of antlers, they'll move in with the bachelor herd, where they'll have to spar
Baby elk.
to figure out where they rank socially. And if any of those bulls that we saw bedded down over by those bison decide to challenge this one bull that is the dominant one, they'll have to spar with each other. Body size and antler size will make a big difference for their food source, and that can cause problems when food gets scarce out in the wild during the winter months. So these are the female bighorn sheep. They're called the ewes, and that's spelled E-W-E. What's a male bighorn sheep called? Bison and beavers have something in common. We talked about how beavers are a keystone species in their wetland habitat, but these bison are a keystone species in their grassland habitat. So historically, they were found all across the Great Plains. They were found in eastern Washington, kind of all around, and they run around in herds of hundreds of thousands of individuals.
little part of a forest around the lake for a tram tour. We met elk and other predators like grizzly bears. We met the cougars, the lynx, a bobcat, a black bear, and some bisons and some elks. And we learned about creatures that lived in the Ice Age, like a mammoth, and even like the huge sloth, 9 to 10 feet tall, as big as Goliath the giant. Also learned about the trek, climbing, logs, the native tribes, and more stuff like keeping the planet safe, like not destroying the ecosystem. So I'm going down through this, and I will show a trail down there. And the easiest trail is to go down by the rope down things. And let's start. Okay. Now you have to jump. Go. And there we go. I'll show you the way up. No. Okay. Well, I know you are not separate. What?
We can see you. Don't bump your head.
I didn't.
Did you give them names? I'm gonna come up with 2 names.
Speedy.
Hunty? Oh, she does look hunty, doesn't she? He looks speedy.